Music on. Gameplay happening. Not right now. How's it going, everybody? It has been a little bit since I last streamed, actually. I went and looked. I believe it was November 3rd. And today's December 1st. Just want to get a couple things out of the way. First off, I'm doing a lot better, health-wise. I had a bit of a scare earlier this year. By that, I mean like about a month ago. 2 months. And my voice is a little raspy today, so I will try to get through this as fast and easily as possible. So there's a lot of things that are going on in Black Desert, and yeah, we'll see how things actually go today, because I had the patch notes. Where'd they go? I think it's here. Here it is. Nice. Oh, might as well check the contest that I've entered into. No. Okay. So I had them all open, but then I closed them all. So give me 2 seconds. Going to get a ton. There's a ton of new information, a ton of new things that I'm looking forward to, and I am very excited for. So we'll just do that, shall we? So another thing I wanted to mention. The description mentions nachos. I'm not kidding by that, by the way. I literally have a box of nachos. I haven't eaten anything since this morning, and this morning, I say, it was actually like noon, maybe 1 in the afternoon, but I haven't eaten anything in a while, and I'm kind of hungry, so I will be eating these, but probably after I finish doing what I'm doing and just kind of like chilling out. So all I get is a taste of the rice. I'm just so hungry. I went with my mom to get the food, so I smelled it all the way coming back home. I'm so hungry. It's fine, though. All right. Let's get into my weekly college thesis here. I'm just proofreading it. No, I don't make the patch notes before anybody gets upset about that. So today is December 1st. This is the patch notes for today. So they added in a new mechanic, or I guess a new mini game called Yar. It's a pirate thing. Yar is a new type of mini game that you can play with others, or can play with others with cards. That was confusing to me. That have images of NPCs you can meet throughout the world of Black Desert. It is a simple game that was inspired by classic games of poker and Yahtzee. It's easy to understand the rules after playing it a couple times. The basics revolve around drawing cards a set number of times each turn in order to assemble the best hand of 5 cards to score the maximum number of points possible. You go back and forth with your opponent, committing hands to accumulate points each turn. Strategic planning and bit of luck are important. Oh, a bit of luck? Are both important factors in winning a game against another adventurer in Yar. So embrace the tides of fortune while trying to outwit your opponent. We hope you'll enjoy playing Yar with other adventurers traveling across distant lands, as well as playing against NPCs in the Black World Desert. Give me 2 seconds. My light, I messed it up, and now it's really bright. Blinding! Okay. A little bit better. I think I only just cranked it as a joke, and now it's just as bright. It's so annoying. So basically, I'm assuming this is kind of like Yahtzee, because they say yacht. So I'm assuming this is kind of like Yahtzee. So they have aces. I think ace to 6. So yeah, it is 100% Yahtzee. I'm not really gonna go over this. Maybe we'll play this once or twice. If I can be honest with you guys, I hate card games. I just do. Okay? Don't act all surprised. It's a minigame, point-based system, bit of ones, bunch of twos, and all this other fun stuff. Den of Wolves. Oh, that's funny. Full House. Oh, gosh. And then you can also play it with some villagers in Velia. So you can actually play against Eileen, Islin, Bartali, and Creo. 3 NPCs in Velia. So you don't have to go against other people. You can go against 3 NPCs in Velia if you so chose. You can also get where are they? The titles, that's what they're called. Blech. You can get them against NPCs. You can get Welcome to Yar, Heart of Yar cards, Yar Out of Time, and Yar Arena Master, and then you can also get some from other people. So getting Yar Feet Wet, looking for Yar players, Yarmageddon, Yar Incarnate. Very pun intensive, I guess. Season Plus ended, so if you were playing Black Desert and you had a season character and you did not convert them, they should be automatically converted, and a lot of the gear and stuff, you should be able to get some stuff to then convert the gear and stuff like that. Actually, it says it actually were unconverted Tubular gear was actually deleted. Ooh. Not good. So yeah, if you've been living underneath the rock and haven't played the game in a while, Season Plus ended. The season servers, however, they have changed over to the appropriate ones here, so just keep that in mind. Events that we're going to go over. So we have December login rewards. Might as well just open these all up. How to, is it called Sakrakia? That's how I call it. For adventurers, want to play Yar, Taming the Dream event, and Dreaming of Mythical Arduanaut. I have no idea how to say that. And Yaz's Gift. So let's go with the first one on the list. It should be the December login rewards right here. So these are all the different things that are going to be available from December 2nd through January 5th. And, I mean, I'll just kind of scroll over these. You guys can go check them out, too, if you so chose. But things to note on here. There was one thing that was, I mean, I guess the cosplay box, which is day 26. So you can get a Rudolph headband, Santa hat, or snowman hat. So this is the Rudolph headband. This is the Santa hat, and then this is the snowman hat. And to be honest, I'm kind of half tempted to do the snowman hat because it looks kind of cool. But I think I'll probably end up with the Santa's hat or something like that because I always like the Santa's hat personally. But this is the daily attendance reward for this time period. And, you get a couple good things. You get the winter cosplay box, Katu boxes, fine accessory box 2, and all the other stuff. So how does Sakrakia for adventurers? So this is a chance for people who are content creators, yours truly, to make videos, or if you already have made an in-depth sort of video about this, on how to guide people through the actual dungeon. So from right now until December 15th, you can upload your guide to the website, follow these exact requirements, and then if you have already, I guess you can summarize it and link the old guide so you're good to go. But 5 winners will be chosen and given a 15-day Blessing of Old Moon pack, which is essentially Value Pack, Blessings of Kama Sylvia, and Secret Book of Old Moon. And then you also get a Tier 1 Cartios, the little scorpion pet, which you saw dancing right here. So you get this pet. 5 people will win this who have given the guide for Sakrakia for newer players. So pretty cool event for people who are interested in obtaining a very exclusive pet. I know that you could have bought them a while back, but it's fine. Want to play Yar? This is for this week. Apparently, enjoy the game found during the event. Refer to this for more details. Take a screenshot of drawing 5 of the same cards to activate Yar. So in this case, aces. And then follow the format. You basically do a 5 card. You take a screenshot of it, and then you post it on their website. And it actually shows you a little bit on how to play Yar and all that fun stuff. And then you actually get this. Everybody gets this. Who does this? So you get an Arcana of Fate box, which gives you all these different types of cards, which is actually used for the Black Spirits Adventure Board, so BSA. This is a PSA about the BSA. Now, Taming the Dream. This one is an interesting one. I don't really do any training, so I say interesting because I don't know what the heck is going on. So apparently, the Imperial Court has put out a request for wild horses, offering Royal Fern Root as a reward, plus Imperial Training delivery invoices for level 15 or higher horses. So essentially what you have to do is you go and do a special quest from Wapra, which is over here at the Stonetail Horse Ranch. This quest, I guess, you just tame a wild horse and you get these fern roots. I have no idea what any of this is. So it talks about how to tame horses. I'm not going to go over that. It's pretty straightforward. I don't know what these are. Like, what is this? This is Royal Fern Root. I have no idea, so I'll have to take a look at BDO Codex. Let me do a quick search here on BDO Codex. Royal Fern Root. What is this used for? Selects grinding on these to get mythical powder. Ooh. But why? What's this mythical powder? Is this used for making mythical horses? Burning the powder in fire will addictive smoke that will render wholesome. Oh, okay, I have no idea what this is for. For anybody who knows what this is all about, please leave some things down below, or like let me know, because I have no idea. It looks like you can use it for awakening horses, so that's kind of cool, I guess. So yeah. And then anybody that you go to Imperial Horse Delivery that are over level 15 or higher, I think you actually get, these Imperial invoice things. And then I don't really know what these, oh, okay, so you can exchange them, I see now. So you can exchange a lot of these for other horses. So it's a very horse-forward event, and again, I don't do anything really with horses, so a lot of this goes right over my head, but a really good time to do stuff with horses because of this, Dreaming of the Mythical Argonaut, or however you say it, because you also get mount plus 50% experience points and life training 50% for 2 weeks. So it's a good time to be a horse trainer. Bad time if you don't know what the heck's going on. You also get a increased chance to obtain higher tier horses and when breeding or exchanging the horses during the event. So keep that in mind. More information there I'm not going to read over. And then during the event, you'll receive Flowers of Oblivion when you turn in a horse for Imperial Horse Delivery. They're one of the materials needed to awaken the mythical Argonaut, however you say it. And then more about the Imperial Delivery we just kind of went over. So more horses. Yaz's Gift. Moving on to the next one, we have, now here's where I'm a little iffy on this, because I actually have not done the second dungeon yet, mainly the main storyline. But apparently, this whole thing just kind of confused me earlier, so I'm going to kind of go through it piece by piece. During the event, accept the special event quest from the NPC Eden. So you must be at least level 60 and complete the main quest line. You enter Ataraxian for the first time by accepting the main quest line and fulfilling the requirements above. So this is where Eden is. He's actually at the very beginning of the game. If you ever have played this game, at the very beginning, you'll see Eden. He's in a room. It's very, very hard to miss. You actually talk to him like a couple times at the very beginning. So they talk about the different ones, like different ways to go about it, apparently. Normal servers have not accepted or completed the event, so I guess this quest series, and then have knowledge about the final boss, which is actually this statue here, this little, I guess it's not really a statue, it's like a interior item, I guess, a little model of him, if you will. So if you have not done this quest before, this event quest, when you do complete it, you defeat the final boss on normal or Elvia, you get 1,000 contribution points and you get this little decorational piece. That's pretty much the entirety of it. That I'm not even kidding. And then it does talk about how to actually obtain knowledge about him, and it is part of the main story, so I think it's just kind of a given. You can also do this as weekly stuff too. It's another 2-week thing starting, I guess, today, technically speaking, because it's already past, it's technically December 2nd UTC time, so unless this is my local time, I don't know. But you complete these quests here, and then you actually get an abyssal chest. So complete one of the 4 quests below, so all you have to do is one of these 4 here, which I'm assuming these 2, the Abyssal and Astron, I think might be the second dungeon, and then the Pratia might be the first. I don't really know. But you get this extra chest, which I have no idea what's this chest. There's no documentation here that says what this chest has in it. So I'm assuming it's a chest that you can normally get, but only if you're into the whole dungeon stuff. I don't know. Pearl Shop, preview of upcoming new outfits. So this is a sneak peek of the Dark Knights outfit that's going to be out December 8th. So this is the next one. And I got to say, I personally, between Kuno and Dark Knight, love both their playstyles. I really like the way that these like swords look. Like, this thing looks nuts. I really like it. And then also the original, like before the Awakening, the Secession sword as well looks pretty cool. Things to look forward to. I'm not looking forward to this. If I could make a meme, I would just make it the Buzz Lightyear with Woody, where he's just like this, like having his hand around Woody, just like. I would make that lawns everywhere. That's all I see in the game now these days is lawns. Unless I'm in town, then I just see like other people that are not lawns, but I just see lawns everywhere, and it's I guess it's probably a good class, right? Speaking of classes, December 22nd, they're doing a 17 class reboot. So a lot of classes that have aged not so well are going to be rebooted, meaning that they're going to be rebalanced, I guess. Two that I know of are Ranger, because this is what this video is about, Ranger reboot, and then Striker is also getting a reboot. I have heard some things about the Kunoichi, but personally, I'm kind of like avoiding anything about it, mainly because I don't know how people are finding this out other than just the probably Black Desert Labs, but I don't really care enough to know right now. I might do like a live stream on December 21st. I think that's a Sunday, isn't it? Let me look at the calendar. So it's actually 22nd is Wednesday. So I might do a live stream on Tuesday to kind of like show off what the class, like in depth, what it can do. And then on the 22nd, try out anything that might be new or like go over the patch notes specifically about the Kuno because I'm a Kuno main. So we'll see how this goes. I'm looking forward to this though because a lot of people are saying that the Kuno is getting quite a few buffs and I'm looking forward to that. Anything that's new, I don't really care. I'm looking forward to it. Apparently also, something else that was a little weird was that the Oasis gear with transfused crystals apparently are still in the game. It ended on the 24th. The gear was... Oh, it made it unusable, but the gear are currently used... I'm sorry? So you're telling me that the gear with crystals in them, people can still use them until the 8th, so they have one more week. That's weird. Any transfused crystals will be deleted. Oh, interesting. I did not know anything about this. I saw a message in game in like the chat that said something about that, but I was a little confused. Pearl Shop update, and then we'll go back into the patch notes. So this is the new lawn outfit, Yanorama. No offense to the developers, I don't like the lawn class, and I don't know why I said I don't, but I don't like the lawn class. They also have the Cradle soldier outfits again. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but it is for $22, in case anybody's curious. And I think it's for every single class inside the game. That's what it looks like to me anyways. And then a Quadra premium box. So if you're a heavy coiner, I haven't said coiner in years, Battle Pirates. But if you are a heavy pearler, you can actually get 4 outfit boxes for the price of 30% off. And then Wondrous Adventure Box. Now, this is something that I'm looking forward to, not because it costs pearls, but you can actually get some for just silver. Oh my gosh. It's amazing. Now, this box, though, is kind of a meme. These type of boxes usually are. So they have all the different types of items you can get, as well as their ratios and you know, how bad it would be to actually get. Apparently, though, this is what's crazy. I didn't know this. They cannot be opened by certain classes. But what I didn't know about this is that you can actually get 10 Wondrous boxes at a 0.50% chance. Not only that, but I think there was another one down here somewhere. Where was it? Right down here. You can get 2. So I have a 4% chance to get 2 more boxes. So you open a box and all of a sudden, 2 more boxes. Wow! It's crazy. So it's kind of a meme in that. More than likely, though, the ones I would probably get are Cronstones. And I don't even really feel that offended by that because this is like 4 enhancement chances for a gear piece that I would like to do. So I'm okay with that. And yes, I waste resources. Get over it. Thank you. Mountain miscellaneous category. So they have a bunch of trainer sales going on. Obviously, you have a bunch of trainer events going on, so it makes sense. A ton of other stuff I'm just kind of breeze over because I don't really do it. Again, sorry. So it's like whatever. Enhancement support, more enhancement stuff. It's kind of a meme as well, but you know, it's what it is. Pets, you can get 30% off Wizard Gosfe, this fun little guy right here. Arctic fox and winter friends. So there's an Arctic fox, and then these two, which is a snowball rosefinch, snowflake rosefinch, snowflake reindeer, snow kid, or lost penguin. So these are the two finches here. So you can get the box of the Arctic fox plus these two things here. Kind of hard to see if it's covering Dustin. And then you get to choose two of these down here. So you can't choose two penguins, I don't think. You can choose a penguin and then maybe a snow kid or something else for $32 US dollars. Chlorine's travel bag, which gives you, I think, 8 more inventory. Or is this the... what is the Chlorine's travel bag? Is that the item thing? Hang on. What's the Chlorine's travel bag? Should be in the shop. Promotion. Where is it at? Is there any function? Here it is. What are these? Are these just item inventories? It can only carry items that are stored in the regular inventory. Okay, so this is like extra inventory space, essentially. Gear that was copied via the copy cannot be placed inside it. Okay. So yeah, it basically just holds extra items. So if you're just strapped for inventory, I guess you can get these, but I don't know. It just, to me, feels a little bit like a waste, but that's just me. So you can get them relatively cheap, or maybe, I don't know, cheap. $30 almost, $15. I don't know. It's kind of a meme. A lot of things in this game are very memey. So just just saying how it is. So new content, new and improvements. So they've done a lot of manor stuff. So you can get these different shattered star partitions, and you can make a large version or a curved version in your inventory. And this is what they look like. This partition right here. It's just like covers up part of the room, makes it look like it's more sectioned off. So this over here looks like it could be part of a door. This could be like your little bed area. So you just like come inside the room and then your bed's right there, which makes it look a lot better, honestly. Hey there, Otto. How's it going, man? They've also added in cypress trees, so you can purchase this at a vendor in Trent. I almost said Trient. It's play on words. And then small palm tree and cactus. I kind of want to put cactuses everywhere in my manor that I don't have yet. You can also get a bunch of different flowers, May shrubs, and other things in Heidel. I totally forgot. Went over this one. Encata Inner Harbor. Okay. And then also the farmland? Oh, no. In the farmland near the harbor. Got it. Confusing. A ton of other decorational stuff that you can do outside. And change this to store in family inventory. This was big when I saw it today. It's a game changer. All is well on you. I'm a little hungry, but I've got food, so I think I'll be fine. Other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Added outfit boxes for Sage and Corsair to be obtainable by opening this soldier outfit box. Okay, that seems like a problem. This is another thing they changed too. They changed the way that this NPC gold bar buff. So there was, for the longest time, let me see, they have it listed here. The buff types used to be one of these type of AP, one of these accuracy, one of damage reduction, one of the health points, one of combat, and one of skill. So what they did was you would have to take 5 1 gold bars, and you had to give it to this like priest, and they would give you a random assortment. If you click on attack, it would give you a random assortment of one of these. And by one of these, I mean a +3 AP and like a +5 accuracy. Obviously, that's not the best, so you basically re-roll it again, and then you want to try to get an all AP +8 and all accuracy +8. So what they've done is they've removed this 3 and these 5s and like the lower stuff here, 3, 5, and the 50, 100, and so on and so forth, to give you the max buff possible, but they have made the price a lot more steep, but it's still worth it instead of like this reroll thing. And they even talk about it here. It was an inconvenience to really do this because you had to keep exchanging gold bars, and then you get the highest one possible, and it only lasted 2 hours, and it was just a whole mess. So now it's just you bring over a total of 10 gold bars or 10 G bars, and then you can get all 3 of these no problem. Makes it so much easier. Now I'm getting hungry. All right, well, if you don't make it back in time, enjoy your food. I'll be eating a little bit after this. Let's see. Change to be able to connect nodes from Narvo Island to Liz Island. Don't even have a clue where those are at. Probably way up by Port Rat, I guess. I don't know. The other thing they changed was Agris Fever. So Agris Fever inside the game, as you're going around killing mobs, Agris Fever is consumed and increases junk loot amounts, I think. I'll have to double check that. But basically, they have made it more efficient. So locations that used to take like 40, for example, Ackman Temple, used to take 40 per mob. It's now 20. So the effect applies 2 times, I almost said as often, but twice the length. So you can be there and using Agris Fever for 2 times the length. So what would take you, like, say, an hour can now be done in like 2 hours. So it extends the duration of it, which is very good. And these are all the different locations that are affected by it. And then they specifically talk about that here with the improved loot in the Valencia territory and everything else. They also included chance to get more Kaphra stones at these locations in Olin's Valley, which I've never really been to, but I know there's a bunch of golems. Became too similar to other zones as Kaphras. Because of this, we've increased the Kaphras. Okay, so they basically want more people to be there. So this is another huge thing. Remember that Buzz Lightyear meme? Magic crystals, as far as the eye can see. This here is a huge W, but at the same time, I hate the fact that they did this. Only because I hate grinding. I just don't want to have to go kill mobs for hours. So basically, in these locations, they made black magic crystals to drop more often. And this is the big one. This seems like a lot, but people were saying that they would spend like, I don't know, 20 hours at the Rowd Sulfur Mine, and they would only get 1 crystal. So this seems like a lot, but in reality, it's talked about a little bit further down. You can also get more black magic crystals from Desert Naga, Titium, or I don't know how you say it, and Kretuga Ancient Ruins. So this is where they talk about. We increase the drop rates of black magic crystal items required for both the guaranteed pen accessories and pen boss grade quest lines from level appropriate mid-tier monster zones throughout the Valencia territory. We hope that this update will help more adventurers to progress through these quest lines in order to obtain the upgrades they need. The drop rates for black magic crystals from Rowd Sulfur Mine were comparatively much lower than other monster zones, so we increased their drop rate by 15,000% to match that of other zones. So basically what they did was they took everything else. They were like, okay, let's try to even everything out to be roughly the same. And then apparently Rowd Sulfur Mine had to be buffed 15,000% to be equivalent. So that's nuts, in my opinion. Yeah, I've never seen something be buffed that hard in this game before. I'm kind of stuck on that. Anyways, moving on. So, increase the max number of guild alliance members from 100 to 150. So this is for the Conquest Node Wars. Only 100 members can participate in it. So even though you have an extra 50, you can only have 100. So this means that there's going to be full-on 100v100 guilds, I think, competing in this sort of stuff. 50 people will just have to, because not every single 100 people in your guild can be on unless you have just like a clockwork guild. So yeah, it makes sense to do that. Maximum number of guilds that can join an alliance when an alliance is formed remains at 10. I have no idea any of this stuff, and I'm just going to kind of like go over it. Apparently there was an issue with these. Receive damage from enemy attacks during. I don't do that sort of stuff, so I'm not the best to talk about it. Change the UI. Or change the item drop information of the gatekeeper monsters of the following monster zones to not be displayed on the item drop information UI. Sure, that makes sense. Went right over my head. Change the time to be displayed in the groups in 2 digits when using the one-to-one chat. Change the icon for Black Desert Video Guide button on the upper right side of the screen. I didn't even notice that. Added a key guide for the close window option on the bottom of the progression past objectives UI in gamepad UI mode. Change the switched equipment to only be displayed on the die UI when switching equipment through your inventory on the die. Improve the text of certain system mail. Fix the issue where failed login attempts would display the region as unknown. And then a bunch of other stuff I'm just going to kind of like scroll past and See if anything attracts my attention. Nothing is hitting me right away. Apparently these would not appear in the crafting notes. That's interesting. Oh, this actually just reminded me I need to use that. Change to check the box for Jay's Hammer of Loyalty on the enhancement UI when it gets selected. The Jay's Hammer is, I think, being deleted December 22nd, I think, something like that. So, not looking forward to that. I need to use that by then, otherwise I'd just waste it. And if it fails, at least it's one free, you know? Alright, so that's all the patch notes. I don't think there's anything else I missed. Pretty much everything else. I don't really talk about, like, the restricted accounts. I don't really care about that. If it ever happens to me, then you'll know about it, but I don't cheat. I don't do anything stupid, so I should be okay. Only thing I guess you could say that is stupid that I do is I play the game a lot more than I probably should, but man, keeps me busy, you know? I need to turn that light down further because it is just blindingly bright. Hang on. It might be a little dim, but it's better than blinding my eyes out. Blinding my eyes out. Dustin, you just really speak English good. Thanks, Dustin. All right, so before we go too much further, let me go ahead. Too much further, 31 minutes in. I'm going to go ahead and start selling my boxes. For some reason, though, the game has been a little laggy today. Like, it's not even because I'm streaming. Like, I was playing earlier, and it was just laggy, and I don't know what's going on with it. It could just be that their servers are on fire. I have no idea and no way of knowing, actually. So let's just go ahead and sell my cooking boxes for the day. And then I don't really have a lot planned for today. I might just go and gather some logs, because I want to talk about some plans that I have for playing the game, progressing, doing other things. Later this month, not only are they doing the rework, but they're also implementing a new season. And I don't know when that actually is, so I might go looking here in a minute. Get the lasts. I think it was only 19 I needed, but I grabbed 20. I didn't even grab... Hello? I grabbed 20. See what I mean? It's a little laggy. It's a little jarring. I have 59 of these. So these I need, I think 110 of these. I'm at 59, so I'm pretty darn close. As far as bosses go, did I miss two? Oh, I did. It's okay, I was getting dinner. Maraka and Quint is coming up in 32 minutes. So I'm going to quickly just tell my character to go to Calpheon. I'm trying to think. I don't think I need to be back here for a while. And this is how I knew about the crystals. So you guys can't see that. Here it is. They're talking about it inside the game, like announcements. So they're letting people know that it's not working as intended. It should have been removed. So enjoy them while they last, essentially. Might help if I had some chicken meat. And then put that down here. Go over to worker. Feed my workers. I gotta feed my worker. So a lot of things happened. I'm gonna pick up my nachos and I'm gonna start eating them a little bit. So one thing I did, I'm very thankful for this. Very thankful. You guys have no idea. So my fairy for the longest time had the, what was it? All skills. The Tingling Breath. I think it was this one. Tingling Breath 5. And it came in handy. I went and got a bunch of lobster and shrimp and oysters. So it came in handy for that. But I wanted it to get Fairies Tier 4, which I believe is the highest. A long time ago, actually, I had Fairies Tier 2, which is a 6-hour cooldown. So this is a 1 hour, what is it called? A 1 hour free use, if that makes sense. So when I die, usually what I'd have to do is I would have to use what's known as a Fairies or Ilion's Tier or Ilion's Blessing. Now what this does is this prevents combat EXP loss. So when you die in the game, you lose combat XP. So to prevent that, you have to have these on you at all times. Now for me, I eventually do want to get to 63, and I've gone up 10%. It's taken a while, but we're getting there. If I was more consistent with it, I'd probably be at like 20% by now. Fingers crossed. But the fairy now is that Ilion's Tier. It now actually prevents any combat EXP loss, which is fantastic. And it has a 1 hour cooldown. So I essentially have a free one. Somebody comes along and kills me, it's no big deal now. Used to be I was wasting tears and blessings because I was just dying like crazy to either mobs or other people. So now it's like, okay, you know, it's not too bad, I suppose. It would just be nice if people just didn't kill me, but, you know, it's whatever. I don't even ask for it. I don't. Some of the other things, let's see. There's a lot of things that happened. The fairies thing. I'm going to save these boxes until it's time for the event to end, and then I'll open them all and then probably do a video on it. Today I might also, this might actually be something fun on stream. I need to do these bosses, so I might do them at some point. Maybe I'll do them after stream. Who knows? Let's go ahead and accept these, accept that. Boat. Let's talk boat. So this is something that I've been doing. I need a ton of resources, and I'm going to upload a video when I actually get the boat completely done about it. I recorded a little bit, but basically I need 10,000 acacia sap, 10,000 white cedar sap, and then I'm also going to need 10,000 of, some other type of sap. I don't know what it is. And then a ton of other resources too to upgrade a boat. And to build the boat, I mean, I'm not Noah, but I'm building a boat. The boat I'm currently building is the frigate, so this is the more the combat-focused one. This one requires 25 of the designs, so those are like a daily thing, so 25 days. I think there's a weekly. I remember a long time ago, could be wrong on this, but I remember a long time ago I read up that you can do a weekly that gives you 3. So in a week's time, on top of the dailies, you can get 10, I think, which is fine. I'll still need 25 of these anyways. I need 1,000 standardized timber square, which is why I say I need 16,000 logs, 800 jade coral ingots. I already have all of those. Pine coated plywood, I have those. Enhanced flax fabric, I have all of those. I actually went and purchased everything that I would need. All I need is just the standardized timber squares, 1,000 of those. There's like hundreds of thousands of those as pre-orders on the marketplace. And then just to do the daily stuff. So that's kind of something that I'm doing as well. And the workers load them up one piece at a time. So every 1,000 or like every single one of those 1,000 standardized timber square have to be loaded one at a time. And what's crazy about it is that these workers are not the fastest in the world. We're talking like an hour and a half for one piece. Like, maybe the goblins is like an hour, but still, it's like, I told myself earlier this year that I would never build another boat in Black Desert because it just took like a month to do it with workers. And I had like 12 workers working over there. It was an insanely high number. I know it was at least 10, but it was just so stupid because it took a month. And here I am doing it again. So excited. So for now, I'm going to wait for Quentin Maraca to appear. Don't you die on me, stream. I'm going to wait for Quentin Maraca to appear in 26 minutes. I'm going to put on my headphones, and I'll just remove my webcam and eat a little bit, I suppose, because I'm hungry. I hate to say it, but that person that we were just following, I've seen quite a bit, but they had the new title, Getting Your Feet Wet. These nachos have a bit more of a kick to it than I remember. Whew. It has been a while since I had them, though, so. In all fairness, it's probably just me not being used to it. Anyways, while I wait for the two, I need to do some processing. So I need a bunch more Simple Cron meals. And I have the ingredients necessary. I just need to get to making them. Where is it at? I swear I just stare at stuff and I'm just like, what am I looking for? There it is. Simple cooking. Alright, I'm just going to leave my character to do this. I'll leave you guys with just the Calpheon music, and I'm just going to eat for a bit.
Be quick with the search. But in a hurry.
He disappears, look. Wow.
Quick with the search. But in a hurry.
Get on your feet if you're done.
Computer, are you okay? I could swear my computer was just, it might still be doing it. It's like for a second it almost drops the stream. I don't know why. Don't do that. So yeah, these meals unfortunately just take time. Like we've only done 64, 65. That could be why my inventory is a little full, like weight wise. So yeah, I didn't eat all that, by the way. I wish. No. This right here. So if I can rant for a minute here, magical shards are just those things everybody just seems to need these days. Magical shards are made from heating black magic crystals. In fact, I don't have any magical shards to really show you that, but trust me on that. I do have a couple of black magic shards. Crystals, not shards. So put that there. I've got 3 of them here. 1 here, 1 here. Nice, I've got 4. That's not how that works, Dustin. Okay, heating 5 crystals, Dustin. Some of these I got from bosses. Other of these, I think I've grinded a few of them. No, I think these all been bosses. So we just got 2 on that one. So magical shards are created from heating yellow grade black magic crystals. And for what it's worth, I don't think I really have time to check that, do I? So you're going to need 20, 30, 50, and then 100. So you need 200 of these magical shards to get 1 gear item up to pen. I just got another 2. That's actually extremely lucky, I think. Or maybe I'm just a complete fool. I don't know. Maybe these ones have a higher chance to drop or give me 2. I don't know. Or because I got this to Ted. I don't know. No, it's just a 1. Okay, it's just lucky. So, you see, I had purchased everything that I would need to do 10 gear items. I don't know why I did, but I did. And it's not like these are that expensive, and I could always sell them to some other poor sap. But I'm at a reform level 4 on this weapon. This is the one that I've been doing for, like, since whenever the event came out. I think that was like 2 months ago, give or take. But I've got to put. For me personally, I have a 120 on me. 3.9%, and it's 493 cronstones. I wouldn't even mind it at this point. This is, for all intents and purposes, almost 1 billion silver. So in silver costs, I'll be going through so much more silver, but I don't have to get these stupid magical shards. It's so tragic, to say the least, because these shards are just... Here, let me show you. These crystals are 20k on most of them. On 16, wow. 21. I was kind of grab some at random. 19. 21. I think, which one was it? There was one here that's only been traded like once or twice. I'm not sure which one it was. Memory? No. Most of these are like 20k pre-orders deep. And it's going to take you so long to be able to get it. And people who are grinding for them are grinding for themselves. They're not grinding to then be like, oh cool, let me just sell this to another player. No. There's 58 prize. Oh my gosh. I did get this the other day, so that was kind of cool. Getting a duo. I got that for free, by the way. I got it from a box. I think it was the BSA boxes. So when you complete a whole board, you get a box. I don't think I have any more. No, I used them all. Was it that? I don't remember what it was from now. But every time you go around, you get this box thing. And I think it can give you, like, Narc's ear accessory and stuff like that. Regardless, though, it's silver shards. Let me put that in here. Silver shards. Put that in here. And then get back to making more simple cron meals. Peter, calm down. So, Morocco and Quint, these are the two bosses. I think they're going to spawn in about 12 minutes. So, I'm going to go over, tap Morocco once, or hit him a little bit, run all the way over to Quint, and then once Quint... Recently, Quint has actually been dying to this, which is insane. Did they just do a Garmoth? Don't tell me they just did a Garmoth. They did a Garmoth tonight. Oh my gosh. Oh well. Garmoth doesn't spawn normally tonight. It says extra Garmoth tonight courtesy of Cho Nation. I've heard of the name, but don't know personally who they are. Who has a summon scroll. Works same as other Garmoths, see timer below. So they were going to do that. Sorry, I was reading the Discord. There's some stupid conversations happening there. But anyways, Morocco and Quint. OBS, why are you just, like, not liking me right now? I'm going to try to stop stream, start stream again, see if that helps clear it up a bit. Bear with me. Did it work? Were you fooled? I don't know.
Attention. World boss Murica and Quint will spawn soon. Please bring cannons.
Okay, that was the boss announcer. I'm going to leave the Discord call. You kind of heard it kind of go robotic there. That's not how it's supposed to sound. Like, that is 100% internet issues. Like, I don't know why it's doing what it's doing, but it is. The current bitrate is higher than what's recommended. I'm sorry. Is 6,168 is higher than recommended. I literally have it capped at 6K. What are you talking about? I don't know. I don't know. I'll just set a waypoint for Morocco. I'm going to eat for like 5 more minutes, and then in like 5 minutes we'll head over to Morocco. So I'll be right back. I still have like half the nachos, guys. All right. All right. Okay. All right. We'll do about that many. I still need to make 200. They're getting done. Okay, we have, excuse me, 7 of these. Put them up there. So, of the things that I would need right now, I need more or less, we'll see how it goes. RNG is RNG, so we'll see how it goes ultimately. But real quick, let's head over to Maraca. Character. Lag. The biggest thing is trying to get this up to pen. Yeah. I know some people will be like, why didn't you do your armor first? You should always do your armor first. I don't even have this at a tet. Like, I don't know what you want from me. But I want to save the Jace Hammer for a pen attempt at the very least, but because the other thing is I have a 150 scroll that I could use for that. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, I just like derailed like 8 things. So this, I need 110 of these to turn into 110 stones. And then I need 3 magical shards each. So I need about 330 of the magical shards. Which again, this is a 1-to-3 ratio. So I need 110 of these to then get all the magical shards I would need. That's just for that item. Now, I don't think you can do the accessory multiple times. I think that's only once per family. And then kind of just depending on when the next season starts. Okay, so the next winter season is on December 22nd. Yeah. I need to sneeze. Hang on. You ever hate the feeling that you need to sneeze, but it's just like, nah, I'm just gonna crawl back down and be bothersome to you. Yeah. So December 22nd is going to be the start of the next season. I see that now. I pulled it up on the website. So December 22nd is when the class rework is happening, but also when the next season occurs, which is interesting. Now, I'm also not going to be able to monitor my stream when I'm actually fighting because I'll be too busy fighting, but, you know, we'll see. The rework, though, that's something I'm looking forward to because I've heard good things about what they're going to do for the Kuno and also for the other, like, older classes. That music is loud. But, yeah. We'll see what ends up happening. I'm very curious. Also, very loud dramatic music. Different type of loud dramatic music. Interesting. The thing is, Maraca will fight you if you're over here, like in this area with the different type of... There's like 3 music scores here. There's 1. 2. 3. There's 3 music scores here. Black Desert, you okay, bro? Time to go focus mode. I think this is enough for now. I'm going to go over to Quint now. I'm going to wait for it to do one more attack, and then I am out. So, going over to Quint now. This is where the back and forth comes into play now. So now we're just going to run all the way over to Quint. And then participate in killing Quint. I would say contribute, but that's also not really a correct term either. But what I'm saying is I don't want to like actively try to kill it. But I might now because I actually do have the fairies tier. So it's a free resurrection if I needed to, which... These are like the two bosses that I wish I wasn't a melee character. I wish I was more of a ranged character because that would make my life so much easier. There's a tree. 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 Okay, we're good. Took the wrong turn off that off-ramp over there. Alright, here we go. Can't see anything. Great start to the fight. Do you see that? That's from one hit. Yeah, I personally hate Quint a lot. So... for the sake of me not just dying and getting frustrated, I'm just going to hang out over here by the horses. Maybe even call my own over. And that is, by the way, with 312 defense. Like, that is a pretty decent... I mean, it took me a year to get to that point, but... it's a pretty decent defense, but that thing just, like, almost one-shot kills me, man. It's nuts. I might as well sort out my scrolls now because I'm a weirdo. 3 of these, 3 of those, 3 of these, 3 of those, 3 of these. Alright, nice. I have a bunch of the ones that I got for the Oasis event, so I got a bunch that I could use. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to do. I was going to go and accept this wondrous gift box, gift thing, gift box. Where'd it go? Oh, it's a pearl item. Ooh, fancy. The worst part is, like, I don't know. I'm going to try to get into my character's FOV here. I don't know, like, why this boss just kills me the most. But I feel... so, here's what I'm going to try to do for this upcoming season in December. I want to make a second ranger class, or maybe even do, like, an archer class. The reason for that is twofold. One, for Maraka and Quint. because I suck if I get too close. I just die. So I want to get something that has some range. 2, I just feel far too lazy to enhance boss gear again to try for another character. I've already done it for my witch. I did it for my Dark Knight. I don't want to do it again. So I might as well 2 birds, 1 stone. We'll do it for the season, and that way I'll create a character with range, and I'll actually learn how to actually play Ranger and have a decent gear score at the same time. Somebody just said Quint is at 15%. Oh man, he's just really bad. I cannot get stuck in that. And there we go. So he just roars. Like, what is that? This is why I don't fight this guy. Because then he's just going to dance on my grave while everybody who's ranged is just peppering him. He's quite literally dancing on my grave. Well, at least I get to use the fairies tier. Oh my gosh, this guy. He almost killed me again. Oh gosh. So he still was able to hit me, but I saw his dead corpse over here. Oh my gosh. Alright. That's why I hate these two. Somebody just said, anybody got a 2-seater? Unfortunately, I do not. Which is very, very sad. So it's been about 9 minutes, I think. Here's the funny thing about Quentin Maraca. It's 2 bosses. You kill one, you don't actually kill both. You only kill the one. What's crazy about it is that normal world bosses despawn after 30 minutes. Normally. These 2 are considered world bosses, but they despawn after 15. They also don't have like an Uber variant, but you know. I think I'm going the wrong way for this one, but you know. You finished at the boat? No, you didn't, Goblin Worker. You probably just tired. Ran out of stamina. Now, however, I will say this. Quint is very unforgiving for me, but for some reason, Maraca is easier for me to read. I don't know why. It just is. Now we follow this ridge up over this way, and he should be on our left-hand side. So I will try my best to more actively, well, maybe not. Maraka, you okay there, bud? Alright, cool. Again, I'm just gonna, like, hang out and not have too many cares in the world. Somebody just called him at 60% just now. Yeah, this is why I say I want a ranger for this, because this is just too crazy for me. So he got unleashed, so he's back at his spawn area. I'm gonna regret this. Hey. I am hitting emergency escape, but it's not happening. So he jumped over to there, but then all of a sudden now he's back over here. So I say I'm going to regret this. $40 HP. Oh my gosh. Yeah, real easy. I doubt it. Thank you. My gosh, I almost died. A third time to Maraka, which is supposedly, in my mind, the easier of the two. Oh my gosh. What have? Time to go back to Calphion. It's almost tranquil in this forest with the music. It just kind of reminded me of like Serious Sam for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm optimistic about the future, personally, about the new season, the what do you want to call it? The rework stuff, the reboot, or whatever they're calling it. I'm looking forward to it because new content is better than no content, IMO, but at the same time, it's just, there's some major complaints I have with the game. Today, it's that it's just laggy. Like, some of those deaths were because it was laggy. A lot of them, though, were just because I'm an idiot and don't really understand its patterns yet. So, you know, to each their own beliefs on how I died today, but... Wrong buttons, Dustin. I don't know. It's interesting, to say the least. And I say interesting more than anything else because it is just interesting. Should I put the one day there, I guess. So what I'm going to try to do, I'll see about doing more regular streams throughout the week. I will say, though, on the 22nd, when the new season comes out, I do want to focus on upgrading that character. So I want to hit the ground rolling on the 22nd, maybe like a midday stream. It's going to be on a Monday, just so you guys know. So I might do like a Monday, like 4-6 hour stream. We'll see how I'm feeling. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out still because whenever I go to stream, I'm just so tired afterwards, and I honestly think it's just the light. I'm just kidding. Part of it is the light, but the other part is just it's a very tiring thing. I know some people are like, streaming, that's so easy. Anybody can do it. If anybody can do it, then do it yourself. You'll find out real fast it's not as easy as it sounds. Let's see. Grab the Cron spices. Yes. But yeah, I think the light definitely has a factor involved in it because it's just, I feel sweaty, and it could also just be because I'm like actively doing things, haha. But yeah, 22nd, 23rd. I'm going to try to get my main character up to level 61, or that character rather, not my main. My main's level 62. But I want to get up to 61 on a new Ranger account, or a new Ranger character, and get it ready to do the Maraca and Quint, get it a proper horse that can go fast enough, and just kind of get used to that. Other things that I've been looking at and been kind of doing, let me see if I can get that list pulled back up. So, of the things that I still need left for my characters, my Dark Knight needs a necklace and a main weapon. My Witch needs a main weapon and a necklace. And then also upgrading a belt, which I actually did today. So I just need to actually deliver it to the Witch, and we're good there. And then the Corsair also needs a necklace. And then not needed right now, but eventually I want to do an Eva build on my Corsair, which is going to be 4 more armor if I wanted to. But my Corsair does have Tuvala, so it's like, I think it should be okay. And then all I need really is just necklaces. So necklaces and stuff that I've been using is pretty much the story, like the main story. I think my Nova has, yeah, so the necklace is the Tears of the Wind necklace, the Rock Heart belt, the Forest Eyes earring, and then the Red Sand crystal ring. So these are the ones you get throughout the story, so it's not like it's too hard to get or too expensive or anything. This one I think is the Odalita Part 1, and I haven't done that on a lot of characters. I think I've only done that on maybe 2. So Odalita 1 is a lot easier than Odalita 2, so I'll try to do that a little bit more on all my other characters. But this is where things get interesting. 62, 61, 61, 58, 61, 61, 61, 45, not going to go over 50, 58, 58, 58, 61, 40, 23, 61, 61. Of all my characters, from here, excluding the Sage, to this, I guess this whole row is below level 61, 3 of which are 58, and I have this one at 58. I have to go through the 58 to 61 questing guide 4 more times. 5 and 6, realistically, And then a new character that's going to be a new ranger or archer. I'm probably going to stick with a ranger, though, because that's what I'm used to. I'm not looking forward to doing that 7 more times, but at the same time, the reason why I'm doing it is twofold. One, for the quests, I want to get up to 30,000, 29,999, which will then put me at a +5 for enhancing. And plus, by completing it, I think you get like a +300 advice of Hulks, which would be nice. So, we'll see. A lot of goals that I have set for myself: building the boat, getting all my characters upgraded to level 61. If I really feel like it, I could spend like a month and get a character to 62, but that's just, oh my gosh, it's so much work. I'm already going to have to move my DK and my Witch to get the main weapon. I need to go all the way over to Star's End to do the main weapon for Black Star. Get another Black Star main weapon, and then enhance that up to at least a try, and that's going to be a whole process. The only reason for it is because it has extra damage against monsters, and that would be helpful because those are 2 of my characters for boss alts. So, without any further ado, I do want to say thank you guys for being patient with me. I know it has been like a month since I last streamed, so my apologies for not streaming as often as I have been in the past, not being as consistent with it. The main thing is that I am preparing for just various things. I've been recording and editing a lot more videos, so you guys can expect some videos coming up over this month. Actually, I'm gonna start uploading more of it for like Christmas time and stuff. And I'm looking forward to creating more content next year and doing more live streaming in particular. Yeah, I have a lot of plans I want to do, a lot of things I want to do, but it's just coming down to the time to do it. And between recording and live streaming, they both make me tired, and I don't know why. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the live stream. Greatly appreciate it. Until next time, stay safe, take it easy, and God bless.